Hey guys, be sure to like me on Facebook and follow me on Instagram for extra content you won't see here. Click the links in the description below. Hey, what's up guys? eRivera94 here, bringing another action figure review. Today we're going to take a look at the Bandai Tamashii Nations SH Figuarts Thanos from the Avengers Infinity War series of figures. Finally, long awaited, we got Thanos a couple months after the movie's release, but it seems to be worth the wait because he looks pretty good through the packaging so far. So the box shows our new design for the Avengers Infinity War movie. We got Thanos on the front there, and then the side just shows his name. The other side shows a picture of the figure, and then the back shows some of the poses. They got him in there and a bunch of Japanese letters and words that we don't know. So if you guys were trying to pick one up, I believe a couple days ago I still saw this in stock for pre-order on BigBadToyStore.com, so check them out. I'll put a link down below so you guys can try to pick one up for yourself. Alright guys, let's crack them out and see what we got here. We finally got the Mad Titan himself as an SH Figuarts, and I gotta say, I think it was well worth the wait for me. This was of course my most anticipated figure from these Avengers SH Figuarts. Once they announced all of the characters they were gonna produce, Thanos was definitely my number one to get. So Thanos comes with a number of accessories, some hands and some faces. So we do get the neutral, normal face on the figure packaged in the box, and we do get another face that has a little smirk or a smile on his face. That looks great. And then the last one is going to be the more angrier face for Thanos, and they all look great. I think they all captured his likeness pretty much near perfect. And I'm pretty happy with this. They all look just like he did in the movie, so that's great. He does come with an open right hand, which the one on the figure is a fist, and then we do get a open, but it's more of a grappling hand here. And then my favorite one, of course, is the snapping of his fingers. Even though it's not the gauntlet hand, a lot of people said it should have been the gauntlet hand, which is true. But this is still cool that they included this one anyways. And then of course we do get some gauntlet hands, and we have a fist on the actual figure, and then pretty much the same as the other hands. Got an open hand and then an open one but grabbing. And I'm really liking the stones on the gauntlet. They look nice. I like it. And taking a closer look at the attire on the figure, you can see the texture there on the torso, and the paint is just spread out pretty nicely. Nothing's really bleeding onto anything. Everything's pretty clean so far. I don't see any quality control issues at all, and it looks great. I like how they added the texture there. Got some shine and glossiness on the paint to the boots, which is fine with me. That looks nice. The gauntlet is great. I like the sculpt on the gauntlet. And the paint is very metallic, which is good. Now I wish they could have added a little bit of shading on the arms, but it's okay. There's the back. Alright, so his articulation consists of a head that swivels left and right until his collar. He's got a bit of a collar here that's going to kind of hinder his movement just a tad bit. So you can see there he can't move it much. I think if you can move his neck a little bit back, you can kind of get him to look to the side, but he's going to look up. And then there you can see he's got neck articulation, moves forward and back. And it does go in a swivel along with the head. Very tight, as you can hear. The arms do go forward and back. They go in and out. You can see the shoulder here. See if you can see that. The shoulder socket goes in and out along with the arm, almost like a little butterfly joint. And there isn't exactly a bicep swivel. As you can see, there's not a cut there, but the joint meets up to the top, and it's kind of does still swivel like that, So it still has a bicep swivel in a way. It does have a double jointed elbow, the wrist swivel, and there is a ball jointed hinge for the wrist too. Diaphragm joint will swivel and squeaks like crazy. It's very tight, so that's gonna squeak. And then forward and back, and you can move it around like that. And then we do get a waist swivel that also squeaks like crazy, and it goes forward and back. So it's good movement, and I'm glad that it's tight joints. I'd prefer it tight than loose any day, so that's good. We got the legs going forward and back. They go in and out. Let's see how far. that far, and they do drop down to allow more movement if you need so. We do get a thigh swivel up there, double jointed knees bend pretty nicely, and then we got the ankles that go on a hinge forward and back. They pivot and they do swivel. Then we do have a toe hinge on the feet. Alright, so let's get into some numerous size comparisons. I want to do a couple, and we'll start off with Captain America here, recently released last month, so you can see how he stands next to Cap. And then of course we'll get Iron Spider in there too. And from tallest to smallest pretty much there. Here is the Hulk from the Avengers Age of Ultron SH Figuarts line of figures. Still a complete monster, scaling a little bit taller than Thanos here. And last but not least, here we have the more important comparison next to the Build-A-Figure Marvel Legends Thanos, which is our only movie Thanos 6-inch scale till now. So you can see the clear difference here. Bandai Tamashii just completely making it look a lot more vibrant and more accurate than what Hasbro did with theirs. A lot of people complain about the purple on the Build-A-Figure being too dark, and then they went with a bronze color for the Infinity Gauntlet there, and then we got a more goldish color for the SH Figuarts version. And you know, I don't really have to explain much here. You can pretty much see it for yourself. The gold on his armor looks a lot better on the SH Figuarts. You can see here that the Build-A-Figure does not have the collar that the SH Figuarts version has. And I was never a big fan of the face sculpt that Hasbro gave the Build-A-Figure. And there they have the same face, and clearly, in my eyes, the SH Figuarts one looks a lot more accurate. I want to give you guys just a little closer look at the gauntlet. Very, very nice. Here's a better look at it without. So they all share this very nice, you know, material that they use. I don't know what they use for the stones, but they came out nice. They're not 100% accurate, since they don't look like the stones did in the movie, where they look like rocks and they're rigid, and they weren't perfect spheres, I guess you can say, or ovals. They weren't smooth like that. It's okay. I think it still looks nice to me. It's a nice presentation on the figure, and it looks great. I like it. Alright guys, so this figure came out very well. I'm very happy with this figure, and I think you guys should not sleep on it before he sells out. Good thing he is not a web exclusive, so he shouldn't sell out as fast as the other ones. They should have made more, but you can't deny that this figure looks great. A little bit of more shading on the arms could have been, you know, nice. It could have added to it, but I can't complain when they gave us this fantastic movie Thanos figure. This is very nice, and leagues ahead of the Marvel Legends Build-A-Figure. So, hope you guys enjoyed this review. Leave a like if you did, leave a comment, subscribe if you haven't done so already. Check out the pictures at the end of this video, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.